Hey guys, so it's the time of the week again where we talk about the broad market in general. As you all know, above and beyond me giving stocks by request, I also create videos where I talk about the general market, the PSEI, the index, because especially I know there are a lot of people in this channel following because they have FMETFs, they have index funds, or they have mutual funds and they want to follow where the broad market is headed as well. So if you're a person who's following the broad market, if you're a person who's buying a lot of those large cap stocks, then this video is for you. And another way for you to be able to at least have a sense of how institutions are moving, how foreign funds are also their sentiment and a general reflection of the economy is the index. So for those who just want to look at it from a macro level, this is our update, and we're gonna have more individual stock analysis over the next few days. But these are for people who's following the broad market as a whole. So the index closed at 5,573 for today. It was slightly down, just I think 0.33% uh, down no. But if you put it from the grand scheme of things as well, uh, again, the lowest intraday low that we had was around 4,000. It's up to 5,573 already. Again, if you go years back, we're still lower than where we were before. As of today, 67 stocks were up, 101 stocks were down. Value turnover though was relatively low at 4.9 billion pesos, and something notable again still was foreigners were still selling 236 million worth of selling for the day. And if you notice, a lot of the stocks that have moved, ECP, IDC, uh, PHA, MGC, STR, KPPI, PTC, RCB. They're far from what was moving a few weeks ago, where you had a lot of the large cap stocks where it had larger volumes. Now it's back to where it was before, where the large gainers are normally stocks that don't have a lot of either liquidity or a lot of volume. And especially for those of you who like watching or who like to trade using technical analysis, volume is very, 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 very important. So, similar to what's happening, for example, you look at KPPI, how you have to check how fluid and liquid it is, and you have to also check how strong the volume is, because that dictates how, I guess, strong the sentiment is and strong the conviction of people are towards the stock that you want to watch and towards the stock that you are actually analyzing. So now, another thing that uh, I'd like to note is, if you look at the top, I guess most active, it's still Jollibee 134, PLDT up 1180, up 4%, BDO, Ali, AC, SM Prime, BPI, SM, GT Capital, with the exception of GT Capital and PLDT. The swings of the ones that have been more active are not as wild already as what we've seen over the past week. So it's also a reflection of how you can depict how the index will go, because if these large cap stocks are not moving as fast, then uh, again, you can't really expect the index also to be moving that fast as well. Another thing I'd like to point out is, people are saying that what's going to happen when the Philippines hits a recession? What's going to happen if the GDP is not as good, if it becomes negative? Will the market go lower? I said this in a previous video. One thing you need to watch out for is read a lot of the expectations, analysts' projections, a lot of the economic reports about the revised figures for the GDP. If it's worse than what everyone is projecting, then the market may go lower. If it's as good as what's been projected, it then it would just be where it is. Then if it's better, then you can expect people to buy. Especially if everyone thinks it's worse, but we get a better result, then people would actually think that, hey, we are not as bad as what we thought we were, and it might cause other people to start buying over a period of time. And I'd like to mention this also, that the stock market is a forward-looking market, meaning before economic data would come out, it's already factored in the stock market. So meaning the large decline that we saw here, this large decline is a forward-looking sentiment that because of the lockdown, because of what's happening overseas or around the world, we may expect the economy not to be so good. We may expect companies that are listed not to perform as well, and this is what it's actually capturing. So there. So I'll keep you updated. There will be a lot of interesting economic figures this May that most likely is notable for will be very notable, especially for all of us who's watching the market, and especially for most of you who are just following the broad market in general. It will be very important that we see how the data will be. I guess one of the things that I want you to watch out for are the loans, non-performing loans. Will this spike up? Another thing that I'd like you to look at is unemployment. How big will be our unemployment figures over the next few months? Then the GDP is something that people will watch out for as well. And it's already very predictable. I've mentioned this in other videos that the BSP has been cutting interest rates as some sort of mechanism for them to help protect the economy. So let's continue. If you look at most of the moving averages here, with the exception of the 20-day moving average, nothing much has changed. That you'll see that it's still pretty much bearish. There's still no underlying, how do I say this? There's still no underlying conviction that it's starting to reverse, and we either we wait for it to start consolidating to see how uh, how the news will actually reflect, or how the economic conditions reflect, or you wait until more breakouts will happen as well. I've mentioned this already in some videos that the market at some point has started to consolidate, and if you try to notice it here, the consolidation is now from 5930. And if you try to put it here, you have another one at the 5,400 level, which at this point in time already coincides where the 20-day moving average is as well. And if you try to add this, you can put the 4-5 level as a closing day support level currently to where we are now. So if more selling will happen, there's a narrative that if more selling happens, it could land here. But if I'll try to add another support level, I'll try to put the 5-1 level as a short-term retracement. So if you're looking at it from a shorter perspective, bounce from this 20-day moving average, bounce from this 5-4 support level will bring the markets back up here to the 5-9 level. Or if selling happens over the next few days, then a retracement to 5-1 is possible. If 5-1 will not hold, then retracement back down to the 4-5 level could possibly be seen. But if you notice it also, if I'll try to make a projection from here, you will notice that this upward move, that it's quite a significant move, by the way. This one is around 34%, and that 34% happened in 3 weeks time. So this particular very short upward push that got blocked near the 5-9 level is already over. We're now seeing it really legitly consolidating. And if I've been saying it in the past videos that we're consolidating, because we really are, again, it's still obvious that the longer trend is still bearish. If I'll zoom out here, you will see this, that we're still not out of the woods yet. Again, I've said this also in a previous video, that this massive long-term uptrend here, now just reference the older videos, that this massive long-term uptrend, hirap i-drawing. Sorry about that, guys. This long-term massive uptrend was broken as well, and we moved sideways. After moving sideways, this sideways movement also got broken, and then the market started to break down after that. After the breakdown, that's where we are right now. We are following the market after the breakout from the long sideways movement, and even all of the moving averages currently, as of today, as what I've mentioned, and even other price and momentum oscillators are still bearish as of this point in time. So those are the things you need to watch out for. Please do remember the resistance here, very important, and very strong resistance to watch out for. Again, the market won't reverse until that point in time. The market won't have any signs of more buying conviction until we come back to that level. But as of this point in time, we're sideways. The current range for the week, or at least from where we are right now, 5-4 is a support that you should watch out for. 5-4 does not hold. The next support that you watch out for is 5-1. 5-4 bounces, then it's on its way back to the 5-9 level. So please jot those numbers down. Again, as what I've mentioned in the previous videos, this is not stock picks. This is not me feeding you fish. This is me giving you the skills, giving you the strategy. But I hope that after this, you're writing it down, then you're analyzing it on your own, because that's the strength of all of this. Me giving you the skills to do it on your own for you to be able to win is what's gonna help you. It's what's gonna push you. It's what's gonna help you transcend as you start being a stock trader slash stock investor. Um, I hope the principles that I give you help you trade the markets with conviction. So there. Uh, After this, I'm gonna do stocks by request. Please comment the stocks that you guys want me to analyze, and we're gonna make videos off of that so that you get to use that as your reference as well. Just put the stock, then hashtag stocks by request in the comment section. Then, if you guys have other questions, just put it also on the comment section with the questions that you have, and then just put Ask Marvin so that I can make a video for the questions that you have. So I guess that's it. Again, thank you. We're just a few days after we hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed yet, super appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell, so every time videos that I create come out, you get notified via YouTube. And I have another channel, second channel. It's all about investing infographics. They're all in the comment section. You just have to click it if to be led there, and you get to see the new videos that I create as well that are there. Then, for those who are asking about the books via Shopee is now open again. It's now available. You can now order via Shopee. For a few days ago, Shopee was not available because of the lockdown, but somehow no, they found a way to make it open already. Couriers are now available to have it sent wherever you are in the Philippines. So uh, link is down below to order the books. It's via Shopee. And then you're not covered by Shopee, there's another link. It's the online store. They send books wherever you are in the world. And then two online courses, one with Chinkee Tan, Stock Market for Everyone. It's a Tagalog stock market course. And another course, Entrepreneurship, Stock Investing, Business, and Investing with Sean Si. The links are all in the description below. Then I have other videos that if you are interested, the playlists are also in the description. You may just click them and then you get led into all of that. So I guess that's it. I hope this gave you a good update on the market, and that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos tonight, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.